we're going to bring in Carl Damon, who is a senior on the channel. I have no idea what I just said, marketing guy. And he is himself, he loves to cook. And I think more than that, he likes to eat. Would that be accurate, Carl?
Mark, you are spot on. I love to eat. I'm a foodie. I love to cook. And thanks for having me on.
So before we start, Schar has been Schar has been around for over 100 years, and they are now in the gluten-free space. How did they start?
Yeah, so Schar's been around for, like you said, over 100 years. The original purpose of Schar has always been to improve the lives of people with special nutritional needs. So back in the day, we started out as a baby food company. As time and as the company has evolved, we have now landed in the gluten-free space. So in 2008, Schar became, one of North America's biggest gluten-free companies, and we take a lot of pride in being, the gold standard of gluten-free. We have an assortment of over 40 different gluten-free products, ranging everywhere from breads to cookies to crackers to pastas to muffins. We even have some frozen products like a puff pastry dough and my favorite, the pan au chocolat. Awesome.
What is that?
The pan au chocolat so it comes in a frozen product. It's so good. It's like a chocolate filled croissant. It's amazing.
We're going to be making the pasta. I just tried the pasta, and it's really quite good. There's a recipe for what we're making, which is tomato basil penne today. And I've already pre-cooked the penne, which is a great pasta. It's made in Italy, so it's authentic, right? It does take a little bit longer to cook than, say, fresh pasta, but it is gluten-free. And we just tasted it. It's really quite good. I've got a whole pile here. Cherry tomatoes that I'll cut in hand.
Looks awesome.
We're going to heat the oil, and what I'm going to end up doing is crushing the garlic into the oil. I'm going to let that heat up. Melissa's also sent us some fresh basil. And I'm going to ask you, Carl, should I chop this or tear it? Which do you prefer?
If it were me in that kitchen, I would tear it. I'm a tearing kind of guy, but you can chop if you'd like to. I want everyone to know chopping is a preferred method by my wife, but for me, I'll get in there. I like to get in there with the hands, tear it up. One of the best things about our pasta is it very closely mimics a glutinous pasta. Like, you wouldn't know the difference between the texture and the flavor, in my opinion, versus a pasta that does have gluten. So that's okay.
No, you don't. I'm adding the garlic. Now, the recipe calls for 1 clove garlic. And we are garlic lovers. And so I've got 3 cloves of garlic in this because I wanted to have, I like the garlic chili flavor. Okay. This is such an easy recipe. By the way, we're going to be serving this, and I don't know if I said this before. We're going to be serving this for dinner with salad. Could be a Caesar salad, just a simple garden salad, and with garlic. Careful, we'll make out of the bread, the baguette. Now, last week on the show, I made a tomato and onion sandwich, Carl, and I used the Schar ciabatta rolls.
Oh, I love the Schar ciabatta rolls. One of my favorites.
Yeah, and I made it. I mean, it was mayo, little mayo, little cream course radish, the onion, sweet onion, and fresh beefsteak tomatoes. It was,
Oh yeah.
yeah, it was a
No.
great gluten-free vegetarian. All right, I'm going to put in some crushed red pepper, and I'm going to be careful not putting too much.
Spice it up a little bit like that.
It up a little bit. And stir that away. What goes in next, Carl? The tomatoes or the basil?
I believe I would throw in the tomatoes next personally. Sometimes I'll switch up the recipe a little bit just based on how I cook certain meals. But for me, I usually like my tomatoes a little bit more cooked than others. So I put in your salt. Uh,
Oh,
I can smell it in there. I wish I could just smell this right now. So with all the products that we have, they're all gluten free. My favorite, I'm going to go with my favorite three. So my number one overall is the deli style bread. It comes in a pack of five. They're very large pieces of bread that you can make absolutely delicious, um, real big sandwiches on. Obviously, I like to eat, so having that is excellent. We also have a pizza crust, so we sell um, a pack of two pizza crusts that you can find, and they're not frozen. Um, they're really easy to make. They have such great flavor to them. Um, One thing you can do is cut them up into small pieces, throw some olive oil and salt and pepper on them, bake them as little triangles, and you have like little pita crisps or pita chips, and I love that myself. Um,
the two that you talk really like uh, cauliflower pizza, and
okay.
and one of the problems with cauliflower pizzas are that they're mixed in with wheat,
Yeah.
right? So you have to be careful if you have celiac disease. All of
Yeah.
Car's products are good for people with celiac.
Anyone who has celiac disease, and I know a handful of them, um, all of our products can be consumed by people with celiac disease. Um, that is our, one of the people that we really like to reach out to and make sure that we are improving those lives are people with celiac disease. What we want to do is just make food enjoyable, and not just for just one person. You can have a gluten free meal and give that to everyone, gluten free eaters or not gluten free eaters, and they're going to enjoy that meal in our products. We're very confident in the flavor, the texture, and the taste of all of our stuff. Um,
The other thing about gluten free, more and more people are adopting a gluten free lifestyle, even though they don't have celiac disease.
So we found that a lot of people over the past 5 years, 10 years, they are adopting this gluten-free lifestyle just because, people can show symptoms of a gluten allergy or other types of things. People who get gassy or are bloated or, they have stomach pains, they might not know the root cause. And by eliminating gluten, sometimes you can, um, you know, get to that root cause.
I want to show you the pasta here. It doesn't stick. I made this a while ago and it doesn't stick. Now, I'm not going to put all of this in, but
Oh yeah.
that in.
Oh, I love it.
Oh boy. And mixes in. And this will be right in just a few minutes. We're going to add the fresh basil in just a moment. Now, what
Yeah, that looks delicious, Mark.
I have a lot of fresh torn basil.
Yeah, good. Oh, yeah, and that's the good thing about some of these recipes, in my opinion. A lot of the recipes that Char has, and a lot of recipes in general, are very versatile. If you don't like something, you can kind of remove it, or you can reduce the amount in it. I also love garlic. I am totally for adding an extra clove of garlic in every recipe. So, yeah,
That's
Mark, I wish I came over for dinner today. I kind of want this. I want this pasta, and I want Carol's garlic bread.
You're only a 6 hour ride away.
Yeah.
Um, all right. Now this is still a little hot. If you see, can you see the steam coming on? There may be a can on this camp. Yeah, there you go. It's
Oh yeah. Piping hot. It looks delicious.
it's gorgeous. It really is beautiful. I'm gonna start.
Great colors.
Oh, really.
First bite. What are we thinking?
I know it's your recipe, but I cooked it, and I love my own cooking. I did a good job. It works.
I mean, again, I wish you were cooking for me tonight. It looks incredible.
Mm. You, you can add some fresh basil.
So what are we thinking right now? What are we thinking overall? Again, I have to ask because I'm a picky eater and I like to cook myself. But when you're eating the pasta and all the flavors, you wouldn't know that it's gluten free. There's no way.
No, there's no way. And it's al dente. Al dente means chewy. And there's some texture to it rather than flat,
Yeah.
mushy, as you had said earlier. This was cooked well, and I think that even if you overcooked it, I think it would stand up.
Well, I'm hearing and that I mean this was a blast. I'm so happy that I got to connect with you and do this. This is great.
I am too. Let's put Carl's name up again, and if you want information on any of the Schar product, you can go to Schar.com. By the way,
Yeah, if you
it only took me 3.5 hours to figure out how to put the two A, the dots over the A.
Oh yeah, the umlaut.
The new not really, but we tried to get it as authentic as we can. Carl, thank you. And next time we'll do this live, and we usually have an adult beverage, which
Okay.
right. This would be
I am now an adult. I can have a beverage on camera with you, and we can cook a little bit more and learn more about the brand, learn more about you. This was a pleasure, and can't wait to do it again.
I will do this.